There are so many female Muslim celebrities who are blazing trails as we speak. Welcome back to another episode of FTD Facts. My name is Leroy Kenton, and I just want to jump into this episode and make sure you watch this video up until the end because I have a list of 10 Muslim female celebrities that you need to know. Okay, so let's start with number 10. Sophia Ali. She was born in November 1995 in San Diego, California, and she comes from a Pakistani Muslim family. She's best known for her acting performance in MTV's romantic comedy series, Faking It, as well as ABC's medical drama, Grey's Anatomy. She also appeared in the horror film in 2018 called Truth or Dare, but she became really famous when she appeared in Grey's Anatomy. Sophia, she played the role of Dalia Qadri, and she was a Muslim doctor who wears her hijab all throughout the show. Nasim Pedrad comes next, and Nasim Pedrad, she was born on November 18th, 1981 in Tehran, Iran. Now, she's an actress as well as she's a comedian, and she's best known for her 5 seasons as a cast member on Saturday Night Live from the years 2009 all the way up until 2014. She, of course, comes from a Muslim family, and in her own words, she said this: "I knew at a young age that I wanted to do comedy, and maybe part of that was trying to fit in at school because I had a weird name, and my parents had these accents, and I was definitely a late bloomer." You may also recognize her from her most prominent recent role playing Dahlia in Disney's live-action Aladdin movie that came out last year, 2019. Next up at number 8, we have this lady, Jameela Jamil. Now, Jameela Jamil is an English-born actress as well as a DJ, a model, radio host, and she even does some writing as well. She was discovered at the age of 22 years old, where she was a teacher in London, England, teaching English. She was born to an Indian father and a Pakistani mother. Now, she had some unfortunate events happen to her. She broke her neck in a car accident when she was 17 years old, leaving her bedbound for a year and a half. And the thing is, she was also born with a congenital hearing loss as well as labyrinthitis, and she had to have several operations to correct this. Now, she states that she has 70% audibility in her left ear and 50% in her right ear. And this was in the year 2015 that she said that. But hey, this didn't stop her because she became a journalist for Cosmopolitan magazine and the Huffington Post. And then 2 years after that, she became the face of Maybelline and Nails Inc. And in 2012, she released her own clothing line after much success in the fashion industry. Later on, she was recruited by BBC Radio 1 to host her own show on their network. And she was also one of the stars on the show The Good Place. So despite her accident, despite her disability, she just keeps on going, doesn't let it stop her. She's a success, no doubt about it. Number 7 brings us the fantastic Halima Aden. Halima Aden, she's not only a UNICEF ambassador, but she's also the first hijabi to walk on international fashion catwalks. Her journey started in the year 2016 when she took part in the Miss Minnesota scholarship pageant wearing her hijab as well as modest full covering swimwear. From there, people were really impressed by this, and after that she was then signed by IMG modeling agency, and she walked in Kanye West's Yeezy season 5 show during New York Fashion Week, and also she was called a change agent in an Elle magazine feature. Halima Aden says that one of her aims is to take on all the stereotypes of beauty, especially as a black Somalian Muslim woman. Irina Shayk is next. She was born in the USSR on January 6, 1986, and her full name is Irina Valerievna Shayk-Lislamova. She's a model and an actress, and as a matter of fact, she made her acting debut as Megara alongside Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in the movie Hercules back in the year 2014. Now, her full last name, Shayk-Lislamova, it consists of Sheikh Islam, which literally translates to Islamic scholar. Now, she has said that she inherited her looks from her father, and that oftentimes a lot of people think that she's South American. And she said this in her own words: "My father was dark-skinned because he was Tartar. Sometimes Tartars can look Brazilian. I get my light eyes from my mother." And to be honest, I literally thought that she was Brazilian before I did this video. I've heard of Irina Shayk, I've seen her, and when I did this video, I was like, oh, okay, so she's not what I thought. Alright, so we saw 5 amazing Muslim women. Now before I get into the final 5 in this episode, be sure to leave a like on this video if you're enjoying it so far. And also if this is your first time here to FTD Facts, first of all, welcome, stay a while also by hitting that subscribe button and ring that bell, because we bring you videos daily, videos like this, as well as videos that talk about the various cultures, countries, religions, all around the world. It's always a good time here on FTD Facts. But with that said, let's just jump into the final 5. At number 5, we have Zareen Khan. Now, Zareen Khan, she was born to a Muslim Pathan family in Mumbai, India. Now, Zareen Khan made her screen debut with a leading role in the 2010 film Veer, where she co-starred with Salman Khan. And with that, she was nominated for the Zee Cine Award for Best Female Debut. She speaks Hindi, Urdu, English, Marathi, and she also speaks a little bit of Pashto as well. Mahira Khan comes up next at number 4. Mahira Hafiz Khan, she's a Pakistani actress, and she is dominating the Pakistani industry right now. Mahira Khan, she comes from Karachi, Pakistan, and she comes from an Urdu-speaking Pathan family. Mahira, she's seen in many ad campaigns for companies like Aquafina, Q Mobile, among many others, and she was also the first Pakistani brand ambassador for Veet. She made her screen debut alongside Atif Aslam in the movie Bowl back in the year 2011, and she's also famous for her role in the series Humsafar. Noor Stars is next. Now, she is a woman that I recently came across. Noor Naeem Kalam, better known as Noor Stars, is an Iraqi YouTube phenomenon who's earned a massive following with her mix of comedy skits, vlogs, as well as beauty videos and other types of videos as well. Now, she's the first person in the Arab world to reach 11 million subscribers on YouTube. And Noor Stars, she launched her channel on April 24th, 2014. Her first vlog was titled What's on My iPhone, and then similar videos followed after that. And in her videos, she's shared with her audience about her weight issues, as well as her diet and sports routines. And soon after that, Noor Stars came up with her makeup and beauty vlogs. And since then, she's grown and attracted viewers from all around the world. At the time of filming this video, she has 15 million followers on YouTube. So good for her, growing such a massive following in such a short period of time. 15 million subscribers in what, 6 years? Number 2, we have Neelofa. Now, her full name is Noor Neelofa Binti Mod Noor, but for the sake of my sanity, I'm just gonna keep it at Neelofa, okay? Now, she's a Malaysian actress, TV host, as well as a model and an entrepreneur. And she appeared in several films, TV series, and she was named among Forbes 30 Under 30 Asia back in the year 2017. Neelofa was born in Pasimas, Kelantan in Malaysia and is of Arabic, Pakistani, and Malay descent. She has an hijab brand and is called Neelofa Hijab and is sold in more than 37 countries, including Singapore, Indonesia, Australia, UAE, the United Kingdom, as well as different parts of Europe. Now, last year, December 2019, late last year actually, Neelofa introduced the Neelofa brand with its first product, banana milk, to the Malaysian market under the company name Neelofa Group. So not only is she a massive entertainer, but she has proven to have a lot of business acumen, and her brand continues to grow day in, day out. And finally, we reached number 1 in this episode, and that spot goes to Gigi Hadid. Yelena Noura Hadid, of course we know her as Gigi Hadid. She was born on April 23rd, 1995, and she's an American model. An interesting fact about Gigi Hadid is that over the span of 4 years, she made 35 appearances on International Vogue magazine covers, as well as she was signed to MIG Models back in the year 2013. In November 2014, Gigi Hadid, she made her debut in the top 50 models ranking at models.com. And by the time 2016 rolled around, she was named the International Model of the Year by the British Fashion Council. She's Palestinian American, and she's a supermodel, and her sister Bella Hadid, they follow the same faith as their father, Mohammed Hadid, who arrived in the United States as a refugee at the age of 14 years old. She has impacted millions of followers around the world, and she's seen as a role model for women aspiring to have such an impact as she does. I swear the fashion industry has become synonymous with Gigi Hadid. You can't think of fashion and not think of Gigi Hadid. For that reason, among many other reasons, she is #1 in this episode. Alright guys, so those were 10 Muslim female celebrities that you need to know. Let me know down below in the comment section which of these women were you familiar with. They're definitely doing an awesome and fantastic job, and it was awesome just looking into their lives and documenting them here for you in this episode. And be sure to leave your thoughts and comments down below about anything that I mentioned as well. And also if you have any suggestions for future episodes, put them down below as well. So a lot of type in. Other than that, it's been awesome hanging out with each and every one of you. Thanks for coming back and chilling with me here on FTD Facts, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode.